Hello everybody, welcome to your no contact reading. This will be no contact reading. It's a timeless reading, so whenever you find it, and if you're in a no contact situation, which means your significant other and you are not at the moment communicating, whether you've decided to go into no contact or they have. Let's see what we have for you today. No contact for the collective. This will not resonate with everyone. Please take what does and leave the rest behind. And if it does resonate and you feel inclined, please could you like, share and subscribe. I would be really, truly grateful. Here we go. It always happens. Do you know, this never happens to me. Only when I'm doing your readings. I'm not really a klutz. Okay. No contact, Alice, for our collective. What's the overriding energy and message for the no contact? Love yourself first. So that immediately tells me that the healing needs to be done. I know I go on about this a lot, but honestly, it really is the case, and I speak from experience. You'll hear other readers say, put yourself first, think about you, and it really is a case of doing the healing, loving yourself. That's not looking in the mirror and saying, "Oh, I love you." You can do that, obviously. It's accepting. I found that I couldn't say I really love me, after childhood wounds and everything. So what I did was got into a place of acceptance. I accept myself for who I am. I'm proud of the lessons I've learned. I'm proud of the work I've done. And that's where you want to be. Just think that. Don't it's quite I think it's quite a heavy statement, love yourself. But that really is what it means. It means look after yourself, eat healthy foods, exercise, be healthy. That is loving yourself. It's not looking in the mirror. It's not looking at the image. It's loving yourself within. I hope that helps with that situation, because I know it's a bit, I don't love myself. No, but by looking after yourself, you are loving yourself. Right, let's see. I'm going to do the energy of your person, right, before we go any further. The energy of your person. What is your person thinking right now? Now, these have got mixed up. I don't normally read reversals because there are enough cards in the deck, but if they come out reverse, I will take them upright. But somehow they got mixed up. What is our viewer's person's energy right now, Alice? What is the energy of the person they are in no contact with? The Magician, Seven of Swords, Seven of Coins, Seven of Wands. Look at those sevens. 7, 7, 7. Wow. So that immediately leaps out at me. 7, 7, 7. Look that up in Angel. I'm not very versed in angel numbers. All I know is 777 is a meaning. So look that up online. But I actually think it's stability and coming together with whatever. Now this is the Magician, so this is manifesting, but be careful what you manifest, because this person is trying to manifest through internal conflict. So although here they're doing the work, and the swords turn to wands, which means action. So here Your person is deep in thought, trying to manifest, I would think, you or whatever the situation is, wanting to do the work, wanting a resolution, but not quite knowing how to get there. I think they have some issues within themselves, not with you, but I think they have issues that have affected this relationship. I hope that makes sense to somebody. So I don't see this being all about you. I see this with your person being issues that they have at this moment in time. Okay, so let's see what the blocks are. What are the blocks with this person? So we think he's got issues. I will always say that because I'm female, but obviously it doesn't matter. It's the energy is vice versa. It can be male, it can be female. So what is our viewer's person's, what are the blocks causing this anxiety? Because that's what I see, anxiety, but wanting a good outcome. What are the blocks with our viewer's person, please, Alice? What are the blocks with our viewer's person? One more. Okay, cool. What are our viewer's person's blocks? 5 of coins. More energy. But things, there is light on the horizon. He's thinking of his Queen of Wands. You could be Aries or a fire sign. You don't have to be. And the 3 of Swords, yeah. There's definitely something going on here. I don't see this as a third party situation. I see this as somebody having an effect on this relationship. And your person doesn't know how to get out of this, whatever this situation is. Interesting. So, Alice, what can we say to our viewer? What is the likely outcome? How is our viewer going to be affected by this? What is the likely outcome? Interesting energy this is, because this isn't, I think this is somebody who wants the connection, wants the relationship, but there's just something that they're having to deal with at this moment in time. And what they're having to deal with is around their heart. There may be, I think there's 3 people involved, but I don't think it's a third party situation. Take it how it resonates. If it is a third party, then they're trying to get out of it, or they're certainly trying to figure it out, make it work in whatever way they can. So what else can we say, Alice? What advice do we have for our viewer? So they want to make an offer, albeit a small one. They could be younger than you, or you younger than them. They're looking for, they want commitment, but this has got to be sorted out. There has to be a tower moment for your person to become the King of Cups. Now, this tower is not falling down. This tower has levels on it. And these are the things your person has to sort out before he can become your King of Cups. He wants to be your King of Cups. He really does. But he has to sort this out. He wants commitment, whatever that means to you, whether that's a stable relationship, or a marriage or a partnership, however that means to you. He wants it. He just is quite, I want to say he's quite emotionally immature, which is probably why these issues have happened, because he doesn't know how to deal with those. What else can we say, Alice? Yeah, he wants to be your emperor. And there's the sun. He knows he's got to stop hanging on to whatever this is. He's got to stop hanging on to this, and he's got to do something about it. The Eight of Pentacles. He's got to do the work. To enable the happy ever after. I just want to know what the likely outcome's going to be, Alice. For our viewer, what will the likely outcome be if their person does the work? What is the likely outcome? There's quite a bit of work to be done here, though. But look, that's quite a forlorn person there. And King of Cups, male, female, it's the energy we're looking at. He wants to do that. And that is with the sun. So if that can happen, that will lead to profound happiness, without doubt. What else can we say, Alice? What would the likely outcome be? Yeah, Two of Wands, new beginning. So he's... I don't want to... He's hoping that you're waiting for him, but as anybody would say, do not wait for anybody. Love yourself first. Do the work. Build yourself. Do not wait for him. He has to sort this out. You concentrate on you. In order to take the blindfold off. And then communication will come. So it looks like he is going to communicate after he's sorted everything out. He hopes you'll be there at the end. If you are, that's entirely up to you. I point to that again. Love yourself first. Do the inner healing. If you're into the law of attraction, Abraham Hicks is the best on law of attraction. And I would say watch that. Have it on at all times, because what Esther says is just amazing. If you don't quite get it to begin with, persevere, because I have to say it took me about 2 years to actually know what was going on, to put it together. But anyway, yeah, I highly recommend you watching Abraham Hicks. There's loads of it on YouTube. So what's our final advice, please, Alice? What's our final advice? Expect the best. Exactly. Expect the best. Expect the best outcome. And that's about law of attraction. At one moment, atonement, being with yourself, meditating, working on yourself, taking responsibility for you. And that will bring the results that you're looking for. Your person is doing as much as he can to sort his situation out, her situation, however it resonates. You work on you, and by doing that, it will attract, whether it's going to attract your person back to you, or it may even attract somebody new. It's just the way of the world. And I know some of you will be saying, but I don't want anybody else. I want this person. When I realised that, I went kicking and screaming, I want that person, I don't want that person. Everybody has free will, and it just may be that this situation has happened to bring you because even if there's someone else out there for you, they will be better than, not better as in a better person, but it will be a much more suited situation to your energy. I really hope that makes sense. But know that your person knows that they've got to step up. They know they've got to sort this situation is within their own dynamic in order to be able to come to you and offer you something. It may not be much to begin with, it may not be much, but it will be enough to possibly build and form a relationship, a commitment, a committed relationship. He wants to, she wants to, they want to, and there is happiness here without doubt, but work has to be done. But there is looking like there will be communication in the near future, I would say. So I really hope that resonates with you. As I say, if you could like, share and subscribe, I would be most grateful, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.